This video starts with a warning. The content you're about to see deals with gender-based violence and may be distressing for some viewers. If you or someone you know is in an unsafe situation, please know that help is available. We'll share resources at the end of this video. Viewer discretion is advised. This is the story of Sarah, a name we're using to protect her memory, and the final video she left behind. To the outside world, Sarah was vibrant, full of life, a talented artist with a smile that could light up any room. Her social media was a gallery of happy moment strips with friends, beautiful paintings and snapshots with her partner, Mark. They looked like the perfect couple. But behind the closed doors of their home, a very different story was unfolding. Her sister, Emily, remembers the subtle changes. The missed calls, the last-minute cancelled plans, the excuses that never quite added up. She started pulling away, Emily recalls, her voice heavy with emotion. At first, I thought she was just busy, caught up in her new life with him. But then I noticed bruises she'd try to cover with long sleeves, even in the summer. She'd laugh it off, say she was clumsy. I wanted to believe her. I really did. The isolation was gradual but deliberate. Mark slowly severed her connections to friends and family. He criticized her friends, convincing her they were a bad influence. He made family gatherings uncomfortable, creating scenes until Sarah felt it was easier just to stay home. Her world, once so expansive and bright, had shrunk to the four walls of their apartment, with him at the center of it. He controlled her finances, her phone, her every move. The woman who once painted vibrant canvases now lived in a world that was turning gray. The emotional abuse was relentless. He chipped away at her self-esteem, calling her worthless, telling her no one else would ever want her. He told her she was lucky to have him. This constant barrage of psychological manipulation is a tactic known as gaslighting, making the victim question their own sanity and perception of reality. Sarah, once so confident, began to doubt herself, to believe the lies he spun. She felt trapped, not just physically, but mentally. Then, one Tuesday afternoon, something inside Sarah shifted. Maybe it was a fleeting moment of clarity, a flicker of the strong woman she used to be. She knew she was in danger. She knew she had to do something. With Mark out of the house for a rare couple of hours, she found the courage to act. Her hands shaking, she propped her phone up against a stack of books in her closet, the one place he never went. She pressed record. What follows is a transcript of that video. Her voice is a whisper, her eyes constantly darting towards the door. "If you're watching this," she begins, her voice trembling, "it means I couldn't get out. It means he found me. I need you to know this wasn't my fault. I really tried to be what he wanted. I tried to be smaller, quieter, to not take up so much space. But it was never enough." She takes a shaky breath, tears streaming down her face. "My name is Sarah, and I'm scared. He watches me all the time. I can't call anyone. He checks my phone, my emails. He told me if I ever tried to leave, he would find me. He said he would hurt my family. Emily, if you see this, I'm so sorry. I love you so much. Don't blame yourself. Please, don't let him get away with this. Don't let my story just disappear." She continues, detailing some of the abuse, the threats, the isolation. It's a harrowing, raw account of her life in captivity. He looks so normal, doesn't he? Everyone thinks he's charming. That's the scariest part. They don't see the monster. But I see him. I live with him. The video cuts off abruptly as she hears the sound of a key in the front door. She shoves the phone deep into a box of old clothes. That was the last time anyone heard from Sarah. 2 days later, Emily, consumed with annoying worry after not hearing from her sister, drove to the apartment. After getting no answer, she called the police. What they found inside was an unimaginable tragedy. The official report would call it a domestic dispute gone wrong, but Emily knew the truth. It was murder. In the weeks that followed, while packing up her sister's belongings, Emily stumbled upon the hidden phone. The battery was dead. She charged it, her heart pounding in her chest. And then she saw it, the final video. Watching it was the most painful experience of her life. She saw the terror in her sister's eyes, heard the desperation in her voice. But through the grief, a new feeling emerged, a fierce, unshakable resolve. Sarah's last wish was not to be forgotten. Emily was going to make sure of it. She made a decision that would change her life and the lives of countless others. With careful consideration and a heavy heart, she shared a portion of Sarah's video online. She blurred her sister's face to protect her dignity but left her voice raw and unfiltered. She attached a simple, powerful message. This is my sister, Sarah. Her voice deserves to be heard. This is the reality of gender-based violence. Hashtag Voice for Sarah. The video exploded. Within hours, it had been shared thousands of times. By the next day, millions. Sarah's whispered plea for help became a global roar. News outlets picked up the story. People from all over the world shared their own experiences with domestic abuse, using the hashtag Voice for Sarah. It was a dam breaking. The stories poured out stories of survival, of loss, of fighting back. Sarah's video had given a voice to the voiceless. Emily, once a private person shattered by grief, found herself at the forefront of a national movement. She started the Voice for Sarah Foundation, an organization dedicated to raising awareness about the subtle signs of coercive control and domestic abuse. The foundation works to educate people on how to spot the red flags that Emily herself had missed. The isolation, the jealousy disguised as love, the constant criticism, the financial control. The foundation provides resources for victims, helping them create safety plans and connecting them with shelters and legal aid. They lobby for stronger laws and better training for law enforcement on how to handle domestic violence cases. Sarah's story, born from immense pain, became a catalyst for change. The charm that Mark had used as a weapon was exposed for the manipulation it was. He was eventually convicted, thanks in large part to the video evidence and the immense public pressure ignited by the Voice for Sarah movement. Sarah's final message was not one of defeat, but one of incredible bravery. In her darkest moment, she fought back the only way she could. She planted a seed of truth that, thanks to her sister's love, grew into a forest of change. Her legacy lives on, not as a victim, but as a hero who lit a fire that continues to burn brightly, illuminating the dark corners where violence hides. This story is a powerful reminder that gender-based violence often wears a mask of normalcy. It's a reminder to trust our instincts when something feels wrong with a friend or a loved one. It's a reminder to reach out, to ask the hard questions, and to listen. Sarah's story is fictional, but it represents the very real experiences of millions of people around the world. The statistics are staggering, but behind every number is a human being, a sister, a daughter, a friend, a mother. A person whose story deserves to be heard. If anything in this video felt familiar, if you are afraid of your partner, or if you're worried about someone you know, please don't stay silent. There is help, and there is hope. You are not alone. You can contact the National Domestic Violence Hotline or a local shelter. They offer confidential support and can help you create a plan to stay safe. We have put links and phone numbers in the description below. Reaching out is the first step. Thank you for watching and for listening to Sarah's voice. Let's continue to share these important stories and work together to create a world where everyone feels safe, respected, and free. Please share this video to help spread awareness. Take care of yourselves and each other.